actually two two-seater bikes. Look at that. There's a two-seater bikes just down there, so they're gonna get two two-seater bikes, so they can play this aggressively.
And
now Moody's looking for a kayak. He's just gonna take one of these kayaks here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually
there's an
This is great for them. This is great for them.
Imagine kayaking in this game. Take you ages to get over there.
No, he's going to get a jet. And VG Gaming has actually crushed here. Snake has set up a camp here. Look at this. VG Gaming is crossing. Snake is going to take down Ove, and one more. Going to be taking down half HP himself, though. Taking some shots on Mollyboy as well. Oh, Mollyboy is going to go down low. One more shot, and it's going to finish him off. Jian is going to take him down. They're going to finish him off. This is rough for VG Gaming. They're left with Warning Star.
It doesn't matter for Cloud9 if anyone goes out until you get past that 80-point threshold. So you've got to get toward what I think 12th is when the points start to
13,
increase.
I think,
13.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's when the points start to increase. So the first few teams going out won't matter much for the long term of this game, and certainly for the trophy. And Snake did set up toward the Eastern Bridge, and Morningstar has to bail on it. It did look like the Western Bridge the way we saw the angle, didn't it? The way it was off to the left side of it. I thought it was too for a second. But nonetheless, they've got to bail off of this. He'll go back toward Atletico. No one's still camping the Western Bridge. Cloud9's got access to the beach as well.
Oh, look at this. Morningstar took in front of them. Well. You know, our wonderful observer just took the mouse and just slided the mouse from C9 towards FaZe. I like it. C9's going to beach it here. The same place faced it, and there's nothing between them, but they're going to go very cautiously. But there's actually 3 teams trying to cross on the western side here. Na'Vi, they have locked down the Glass House and the Harry Potter on the western side. 4AM is going to come in behind them, but also Secret is trying to get over. The Tulins has spotted one of them. One of them is very low. Look at this. They have to cross now. Looks like kills. They're going to be picking up a lot of kills right now. Fiend has been taken up by the Tulins. Now Noah is also super low HP.
I think that was okay. Noah's he still got the helm. I thought he was off the controls trying to heal for a second even, but he's going to try and book it under the bridge. Doesn't want to go straight on shore. Knows that Sinch is over there as well. And as he gets toward the shore, he just barely gets Noah. He's gone in the water. The Tulin with a lovely long shot. Scar with a 4 times, and boat's gone.
Smithy blew up Smithy.
Yeah, he ran in. I think he hit the rock. There's like a small rock on the shore just over there. I think he clipped it. And that took him out.
Na'Vi, though, here, they're going to take down the western bridge here, and they're going to push over and take control on the western side of the circle here. And FaZe is slowly rotating in. Grossa, full level 3. It's not going to matter too much because Morningstar is the last player on the other side, and he doesn't have a boat, so he could swim in. He could take the crate. I think he has spotted it. I think he's going to go for it. 4AM, though, they heard Na'Vi taking all these shots, so they're going to go for the long rotate and go maybe take a beach boat or maybe even go on the eastern bridge here. But Snake is still waiting for them.
So Luca's going to the top of the cliff specifically to look and see if there are any boats anywhere.
Oh, look at this shot here. Mexi. He is still standing, looking. Moody and Cayman's coming in now. Navi's coming in as well.
I expect this entirely. Cloud9 is going to play relatively close to each other, probably within about a 200-meter distance. That way, if one of them goes down, the other guy knows, okay, I know where all those shots came from. I'm booking it. They're trying to work together, but not close. They want to snake off of each other, basically. So K-Mind and Moody are respective information for the other. So even if K-Line gets found and gets taken out, look how far Moody's spreading. It's strictly survival. Cloud9 is trying to hold on to their lead at this point, and that is all.
This is insane. What an insane game. Atletico has 2 players straight in the middle of the zone, and Fehor, he is taking a boat. And the 2 crates we talked about 10 minutes ago, they're still untouched. Fehor, he has to move in, though. Nip is sending it. They're going straight into one of the big... Yeah, they're pushing both of them. Yeah, all of 4. Okay, so all 4 survived here. I'm not sure if they survived.
They've actually spread out way more than I thought, just to note.
Yeah, and they pushed into one of these
little bunkers.
Yeah, let's call them bunkers. I like it. There's a bad word for them. I don't want to call them that.
No, that's fine. We'll call them bunkers. They're beautiful to be inside of until you need to get away from it. That shift is going to go away from FaZe, go away from Cloud9, and it brings us directly into the military base.
FaZe is going to take position on the northern side here, close to Liquid maybe even, but they're going to take position on the hills on the western side, I suppose, because the majority of this is on the hill. So they're going to take that and lock that down. They're not going to go too close to this, I suspect. OMG taking some shots at Gemchi here. He does not care whatsoever because they actually have fast cars and fast vehicles. But they might go too close to Liquid. They're going to stop here. Clever. Liquid is about 200-300 meters away from them. Remember, FaZe needs to have a fantastic game for this to be good. And Cloud9 or good for them at least. This is not whatsoever European bias. It's just bias against having a great game and a very interesting end to this. Liquid's taking some shots here. Fuzzface half HP. This is not good. He's stop in this dip and get low though.
Yeah, as you say, he's got to get out of that car. They took a tire off of it. Front right was gone.
And look at this, Moody and K-Mine. They have to run, and they are splitting up. As you said, we're 700-800 meters away from each other. They just want to take. Holy wow! This is a top shot. I like it. It's opposite on how you look at the map, so it's kind of turned upside down, but I like it. It looks good. Vitality on the southwestern side here. Atletico is still in the middle. Ghost is taking the pharmacy area just north of the military island here.
How is it that FaZe are going to run into Liquid yet again? It's every single time, and this one matters more than any.
They play the same kind of play style mentality. They have the same approaches, and this is why they're both two top teams in the world, because they have the same kind of problem solving. You got to remember, Gemty, Samty, both very important shot callers, and they're also giving a lot of information to their team, so they might have the same like problem solving ideas towards the team. So I think this is one of the causes. But this is by far the greatest play. With the circle, there's at least 65-70% chance of it going away from the military base, so you want to play outside that. They're playing close to the middle on the majority of where the circle is in right now. Moody is just running low. Same with K-Mine, trying to sneak their way in. Divine, look at this. Divine is actually looking in the direction of Moody. They're close to the fence here. So if they spot him, there's only K-Mine left. It's not going to matter too much right now. What a great game.
You know that Profi is sitting, biting his nails right now.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have nails left. He's just biting his toenails, maybe. I don't know. That was nasty. But I think...
First off, if he can do that, good for him. That's amazing flexibility. Second off, probably don't. Sounds a little gross.
Yeah, a little bit. But comparing to how exciting these matches have been, I don't think he have any nails left to make. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
So it might be he's just biting his hands or something else. Maybe chewing gum. Let's
check out
somebody make sure he gets chewing gum.
Check out that 15-time scope
on an SLR as well. Absolutely insane. I wonder what did they get otherwise than that? Like, what is the crate gun? Maybe a AUG, M249, Groza, something like that. Atletico, only 2 guys alive, or 2 guys in this position, let's put it that way. Nefehor, he's still east. OMG is getting a paid airdrop right here. This is straight up send in, just like Hunger Games, where the different factions they send in, you know, paid crates.
Gotcha.
Love it. So Dovnik's going to take down
Hunger Games reference at some point.
Yeah, exactly. So Dovnik taking down Aluka here, 4am in a kind of trouble here. They are gatekeeping, or not gatekeeping. They're taking a fight on the western side, very close to the circle here. But Tulins with another nade here. Long is left alone. And if you want more Long references, you got to put them now.
No, don't think there's time for that. Both teammates gone. He's left as a solo, and he's booking it. He's trying to get away from Navi toward the circle. And this all matters. Every team going out benefits Cloud9, remember.
Yeah. That's a long run.
Not bad. Any more?
No, not as good as yours. Yannick here, also 8x Mini, great position here. They have taken control of the western side of military. They're staying inside military. And this is kind of with the same with the mentality of you don't want to be inside something that is as clustered as this. This is not a city, I know, but still, if this shrinks north, there's a 60-65% chance of it. They're going to have to fight with them. Drayden's going to take down M19 here, or one of the players from M19.
Just to note, Morningstar is still like just barely on the island at this point. He's still actually looting a house because he's so desperate to get back into contention. But that's another team with only 1 left that Cloud9 will be relying on going down early. Elite player down. Wanderer's trying to get him up. Nade goes in. Not going to go forward enough to bounce. I don't think it goes uphill fast enough. Downhill might have had a chance. Second one's going to go even more shallow. And the other one that was above had the best chance from Drayden, but it didn't make any damage there. I thought he was going to. It didn't quite bounce off the cliff. So Elite player gets revived. They'll get the heal off as well. Knights have position on them, though, because they've already got 1 player across the road, and they've certainly swung in to cut them off. They can gatekeep M19's position. Cloud9, Moody, not moving. He's inside of the zone. K-Mind isn't. He's working directly toward Vitality. Meanwhile, Liquid's starting to push and clear further distance. They're gatekeeping onto Snake, and they're going to do their level best to try and hold on to 3rd place, remember, as it is for them, and they'll get 2-7-7. That's pretty straightforward. Tintin's too far to do anything from it, and ZKK was also knocked and removed entirely in that process. So this is not bad from Liquid. They can take out Snake perhaps altogether here if they continue to be aggressive.
This is great. 4 AM is out in 15th. And this is great for Cloud9 so
It's FaZe
far.
that got the kill as well. FaZe got the kill on long. That's 20 more points for them.
That's important. Look at this. Liquid is actually... Oh, Navi's pushing onto FaZe right now. This is a great push for them. Great position. This might end up turning them and giving even more points for FaZe. Look at this. See who comes out on top on this. Mexy's on this rank here. Oh, so Duffy's going to take down Mexy and finish him off as well. Mexy is he's falling down here.
He just barely got back behind the tree because they're above him. This is massive for FaZe. They could have a huge problem here. They've already lost 8C, as you said. FuzzFaze already depleted all of his ammo on the Scar and knew that he had no time to reload. Mexy's stuck. There's no movement there. Jempty and FuzzFace know it. They've left him. They're trying to get away. They're spotted. Mexy still can't do anything about Sidovnik above him, but he does turn around to at least find Batulin, and he's gone to the right. Now he can get toward the cars. Now potentially he can get out, but they're all over him. Does he see Shade? Spots him. Now he's got Sidovnik chasing, and down goes Mexy. FaZe are left with 2. They're in a similar situation to Cloud9. M19, meanwhile, they're gone in 13th. Cloud9 get further points because of this. Na'Vi might spoil everything for FaZe as Jempty, no helmet, losing the car, is desperate to get to the radio tower, but it's from the top of the hill that Shade sees him. He reads it wrong. He thought it was coming from the west. It was coming from the north. This is, oh my God. FaZe, after the huge hot drop, great start, staying together. They might have this entirely spoiled.
This is a great push from Na'Vi here. This hill push is insane. FuzzFace left alone, and he has to play this. Ghost is taking some shots at him as well now. And now he's left in a weak position. Oh, look at this. Some shots coming in. K-Mine on the far end right here. Now FuzzFace just have to lay low here, and they can no longer play aggressively like they could before. Ghost in a great position here in the pharmacy. 12 teams alive. K-Mine and Moody still standing. Vici Gaming is going to be taken out here. And now we're down to 11 teams. 37 alive.
Liquid's positioning is fantastic. FuzzFace is... I would not want to be him right now. Everything looked good. They played so aggressive to get Cloud9 at the start. And then I think the mentality was with them to stay aggressively. They get caught out in the fields. They're relying on a bit of luck at this point. Moody's still alive. K-Mind as well. About a kilometer between them with Vitality swinging in the direction where K-Mine currently is. He's playing a similar position to Fuzz almost. Opposite side of the road, a little further down, but using the fence to cover them off. Ghost have fantastic positioning in this, you'd have to say. As he said already, in the pharmacy, no one's even really pushing that position.
Now we're getting all 4 players up as well. I believe it was Batulins that was actually knocked. But Mexy did not manage to finish that off. Now Vitality is going to sweep. Look at this. They might find K-Mine. He's trying to sneak. He's trying to get into the zone. Shadow pushing onto this. Trying to clear. Making sure that nothing is behind them. They want to get onto the hill here. And they might not even find K-Mine because he's sneaking close. Very closely in the grass here. On the safe side. Now Profi's going to be found. Actually, Moody, sorry. Moody is going to be found here. He's going to go out to the zone. So he died in the play zone. I'm not sure what happened there. He might have been disconnected or something and died. One of the FaZe players could have gone over and pulled out the internet cable. Now Monkey and the boys from Vitality, they're pushing onto Na'Vi. Look at this.
Fuzz is still at the bottom of the hill. You're right. Vitality and Na'Vi, excuse me, fighting. But K-Mine still sneaking in. It's 2 snakes for this entire championship. Vitality's not aware that Sidovnik had gotten below Shadow. They take him down, no response. Yannick can't turn fast enough. He's trying to swing through a very awkward tree. Knows Batulin is somewhere over the ledge and just barely gets a shot into him. But Na'Vi wipe out Vitality, meaning they've gotten all 4 kills against them. That's 2 teams that didn't fully wipe out FaZe. Obviously, Fuzz is still alive, but 2 teams they've won a battle against at the top of the hill. Fantastic game for them, but look who's pushing. Liquid's realized it, and they are on the hunt, the prowl. Aggressive toward them while they try and res 3 players.
And he's actually managed to rest them, but he spotted them. James is going to take down Petunis. Look at this. Sadovnik also extremely low. Now he wants to finish the kill, making sure that they get those 20 points. Remember, they're also fighting for 3rd right now. M19 has went out early. Liquid currently sitting ahead of them.
Should pretty much mean they have it.
Yeah.
But they don't want to rest on that. So they're going to get aggressive. Now, the other thing to note as well is OMG is just in front of K-Mine. He's still snaking in beside the wall we formerly saw him at, but he's gone a little further south away from the road towards sort of a compound. There he is there to the left. OMG has the chance to spoil this for Cloud9. He won't engage. He's not even going to move. Even if he's got a chance to kill two of them easily, he's not going to do it. He's going to hope they go overlook. Meanwhile, Liquid's gone. It's Na'Vi again. How does Na'Vi win that fight? Or, excuse me, Na'Vi is out. Excuse me, I read that backwards. I was going to say, how does Liquid not win that? They certainly did. They came over. It was 3 being rezzed. K-Mine. They ran right by him, but they found him. Beaks got him instead. Liquid getting the kill toward Na'Vi. FaZe, oh, they're gone too. FaZe is gone. Cloud9's gone, but FaZe is found. I was going to say, this is FaZe's chance to make up the points. FaZe is gone. I don't know that they've done enough. Fuzz needed to survive longer. Cloud9 go out, but our 2 protagonists are gone. We'll have to wait and see the math at the end of it. Meanwhile, Liquid, top of the hill. They know that OMG is pushing. 7 teams are in aim. Every kill counts for them as they want to close the distance towards potentially not only locking up 3rd, but making it very interesting as they could possibly slip into 2nd place. MML's trying to sneak it around. Can't find it. Mista's got the shot from the tree. The coach that stepped in for Liquid has to step up and save them as well, and look who's realized it. Knights are going to swing in and just miss to left. That should be Liquid done in 7th place.
The 3rd party on a 3rd party on a 3rd party. This is a 5th party. Absolutely insane. And now Knights are pushing down. They also want to get this 4 kills for them. Clouds is on the bottom here. Meanwhile, Nip is fighting with Ghost. They pushed onto the pharmacy here. This is also a huge fight. We're down to 17 alive now. Drayden has also spotted my clutch, and he's clutching some bullets from him right here. He's got to hit the ground. Now Knights, they want to clear all of this. They spotted Clouds, and now Ghost, they're pushing on to Nip. Look at this. Nip, only 1 player standing. Balak and 3 guys are standing for Ghost.
That's amazing. Goes into the smoke to heal. They're both down beside him. He's safe. They can't do anything. Anyone running over to Res, he'll hear the audible cues, and now as the smoke dissolves, it's going to be NIP losing 2 players to Pollock. You're absolutely right about 3rd party on 3rd party. It's fashionably late to the party. It seems to be the key in this game. Perhaps the team who doesn't even show up to that party might actually win it. Knights still have 4 alive. They're all over Clouds. Voxic's trying to get the spray on to him, and they've got it. He gets it with the AK-47. Drayden gets caught out, though. Balak with another long shot. Vard's still alive near the pharmacy. He's trying to stay in this. So too Atletico. Divine have good positioning on the hill, but Ghost are the only team left. I shouldn't say that. They're the only team currently. Okay, now, yeah, Drayden gone. Okay, I forgot he was actually removed. I thought he was still just knocked. So they are the only team with 4 left is Ghost.
This is a great position for them as well. Vard sitting on the northern side. Balak with 4 kills. This means he's now the top fragger on Ghost, taking over McCoy. Balak is known to be able to top frag. Recently stepped down as the in-game leader. Folliger has now taken over that. Atletico is sitting inside here. Balak is not aware of that. That's my 3rd party. That Mixy spotted him. He's going to take him down as well. Finish him off with the AUG right there. My clutch, Linksy, 2 versus 3 situation on Ghost right now. And Vard now has a window of opportunity to run in towards the zone if he wanted to. Or try to lock down this position. He's going to sit behind the door. This is crazy. This is very sneaky. Divine on the eastern side. 3 guys standing. Knights. They're standing on the top side of the hill here. 3 guys standing as well. No teams with 4 alive. We've got 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 2. And then Vard in the solo snake. Clutch is going to try to cross here. Ghost is pushing aggressively, and this is we can see on the map here. Let's pull up a first person so we can see Frolic and the guys. Oh, they're aggressively pushing this. Okay, Divine is also pushing onto Knights right here. And now a nice nade. Oh, look at that. Sex has absolutely caught it with his teeth. He's going to be taken down. Jet with the frag nade. And now Knights can aggressively push on this. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen here with Ghost. McCoy's holding down the RV. Extreme is inside, and Frolic's been taken down a bit here.
I think...
he spotted him.
I think Ghost, if they win this game with kills, I'd have to check it, because Na'Vi had a massive amount of kills. There's a chance mathematically they can catch Na'Vi for 8th place. But Na'Vi had so many kills in this game, that we've got to wait and see. So Ghost has it all to play for. They won't be able to do... If I can't do the math with it right in front of me, they won't be able to do it either. So they're just going to have to play this out and go for the win if they want to advance further up the leaderboard. Good 3rd day for them. It took, or 4th day, I should say. It took them a while to get into this tournament. We heard McCoy talking about the changing calling has led them to better early games. It's the late games they still struggle. Nade bounces off the tree for Extreme 2G. Won't make it to McClutch, so he'll advance further yet with that AUG. Smoke down means he won't be able to spot McCoy even if he were to go beyond the edge of that wall.
Jet and Levi's gone down. Meanwhile, on the Knights side, that means Knights is going to absolutely clear out this side now. Only Nicky standing left. And Knights is going to come out victorious with 3 guys alive. It's these 2 battles we're swapping behind. Okay, Nicky spotted Voxic. He's taking him down a bit here. Now he has to push through the smoke here. They can't see him. Now they're just spamming the smoke. Nades are coming in as well. If they nade this smoke, he will be absolutely dead. Voxic is going to finish off or get the kill to Jet. Frolic is going to get Linksy down. Or he's finished him off. He actually died to bleeding out. A clutch here in the fight. Oh, he's going to be finished off. McCoy is going to get that kill. And now McCoy and Balakis has the same kills on the team. Now Nicky's being pushed by the zone. And he's been spotted by Voxic. He's going to be taken down. Now we have 3 teams alive. Nip has survived it by pushing this aggressively and holding this compound down. Now it's a 3 versus 3. But Vard is still a spoiler inside that house.
The problem is that Ghost took so long to fight against Atletico that they lost all the map control. Vard's still there. He wasn't going to engage, but Ghost can't get up the hill. The whole time that was happening, look how much of the circle Knights have. Every hill, they've got someone on it. Krama's watching. They know they're in that area. They heard the shots. That audio cue was blatantly obvious at that point where they are.
Yeah.
Knights took all of the circle away. So McCoy, yeah, okay, finally jumped around and took down McClutch, but it just took them too damn long almost.
They have the inside off the wall they can play, but Knights need to play it cautiously here. I think Ghost is aware of there's one Nip member left somewhere. There's some shots. He's dead.
It's a dead
It's
body.
a dead body. Vard here. Oh, he's going to spot it. He wants to get third. Or take a second away. Look at this nade. Oh, this is going to go too far.
Yeah, and I think he's actually, is he inside the building? Ooh, he jumped back toward
Vard actually got him. He stepped forward in it. Now Frolic is taken down. This might open up Knights to push, but they have the zone. Frolic is probably going to be able to be picked up, so they're holding the crosses here. This is clever play from Knights. They have the zone. They have the majority of the zone. Now taking some shots to McCoy there, down to 20%. Frolic is also super low. Oh, Voxic as well. Look at this. I like it. Just holding the pixels.
They don't need to overcommit to it. Like you say, they've got more players in the zone.
Yeah.
Just look for the information. So they get the revive on Frolicer. Ooh. McCoy's still peeking out the lower side. Wants to see if he can spot Krama.
And Extreme's also pushing out here. They actually got a half wall. It's only like a broken half wall. So I'm not sure how much they can play with. The next one is going to go dead center because of the competitive circle settings. So they are forced to push out. Knights are closer. They can just wait for this. They have to push out. There's no need to peek as of right now. They just need to quick jiggle peek, make sure that they have not pushed yet. Because if Ghosts get a knock on them, they will push aggressively.
Yeah, clever from McCoy. Swings a little further on the wall to try and get a reverse angle as opposed to peeking. One side only. Krama goes down, immediate heal. They know that there's damage done. How much smokes is there? And they are. They've got a lot. They're going to throw them left and right. McCoy, he can split this. This isn't going to be a straight brawl. This is going to be crossfires and awkward exchanges as Ghosts try and pull back a little bit of control because this hill for Knights is so powerful at this point. Reticle from the nade, or particles, I should say, from the nade. Does allow a bit more cross. McCoy's advancing. This is military from him. So clinical. Shots, move. Shots, move. Tex is the first knock. Extreme 2G's got him, but Voxic swinging on McCoy. He just gets the heal off. Gets around the rock. He's not open, but he is now. Voxic's taking damage. Can Extreme 2G try and swing back to it? Krama's got Frolicer. He's the last on his feet, and it's a one-on-one. A true one-on-one. One by Ghost, one by Extreme 2G.
What a great game from Extreme 2G here. 11 kills, taking to the last 2 players effectively in a 1 versus 2. That was an insane game. Holy wow.
Unreal. We had hot drops at the start. We get Ghost picking up their second win of 3 on Erangel today. Or I should say, 3 of the 3 maps, their second win. They won the first and the third. But man, oh man, the math between this. Cloud9 just plays survival mode. They got 1 kill early on West from 4 a.m. FaZe got 2 kills on them, but then they got overrun by Na'Vi. I think they had 1 other kill in it. I think they poached 1. But I think, yeah, Cloud9 seems pretty confident that they've got this. We'll await the official word, but man, oh man, all through the leaderboard as well. Liquid, they secure 3rd surely because M19 went out early. Every fight in that game mattered.
It was insane. That Na'Vi push onto FaZe might have hurt them a bit too much. I think we will see. I'm not sure if the guys at the desk are ready to break it down, but that was a game to break down. We have talked about it through the last 10, 15 events. When we will see a hot drop, we will not see a hot drop until it's worth it. I actually expected Cloud9 to go onto FaZe because they're in the lead and go onto Phils and Milta Power, but it was the other way around, and FaZe come out on top with that, taking 2 of them down. That was an absolute insane push. So happy to see this last game turn out like it did. What an absolute nail biter.
Man, oh man, they've done it. NA, you can talk about the memes, but Cloud9 win it. FaZe went out in 8th. They were 9th, but it wasn't enough for FaZe to close the distance. Cloud9, PGL, and Profi, back-to-back PGL champion.
What an insane game, an insane run for them. 24 games. Cloud9, PGL, PUBG Fall Invitational Champions, 9,030 points. Obviously, they survived a bit longer, and FaZe Clan, they had to make a big run for it. What a well-deserved game for them. Cloud9 with this new roster, Profi recently picked up. And this is an insane team because there's so much fracking power on this team.
That's the impressive part.
And this is the impressive point. They won it purely because of the amount of frags they had. They had so many frags. Their consistency from FaZe was a bit better, but they still had amazing games. What an insane run for Cloud9.
We thought we were impressed with FaZe on day 1, map 1, round 1, or angle. They were first with 18 kills. We thought, wow, that just set the tempo. Let's take a look at that, because in round 9, despite finishing 4th on Miramar, Cloud9 had 20 kills. You fast forward that to round 15 when they finished first with 22, setting a new record. That's 42 kills in 2 maps, and they were impressive like that throughout. That's not even including another total where I think they had another 19 or something over 2 other games. Like, ridiculous kill totals by them.
Multiple kill records here. We're talking the highest, I've looked at it a bit, we're talking the highest average kills from a team. And this really states that this is a new meta.
Yep.
So far, we will see a new meta. You can have to put together a team that has insane fragging power, that will be able to clutch out situation, maybe not always make it to the late game, but get kills on the way, pick up that 20-kill game where they only got 4th. They got so much points from that anyway.
Yeah, unreal. Kill totals definitely making a difference. Cloud9 put NA on top. FaZe finished 2nd with Liquid in 3rd. We're going to send it over to the desk for the final thoughts.
Take it away, boys.
Thank you so much, Avenger and Sadicus, for bringing us that unbelievable 24th game of this tournament. Cloud9 coming in 9th, FaZe coming in 8th, Ghost coming in 1st, of course, with an incredible clutch by Extreme 2G. But guys, what a validation for. I mean, I might be a little sweaty.
Right, before we go down the line that I know that we're about to go down,
okay,
I gotta say,
pull me back in.
Massive freaking respect to FaZe inside of this game.
Shit.
They showed up and they were like, we are leaving nothing on this damn table. We're doing everything we can to make sure that if we win this, we win this. And they hot dropped. They chased. Yep. They did everything humanly possible that they could think of to try to get that. They were even taking boats on the other side to try to deny it away from Cloud9 guys.
They just slammed their keyboard on the desk and be like, that's odd.
Yeah, they slammed something on the desk.
It was definitely their keyboard.
They learned their lesson from PGI qualifiers. We saw this. They didn't make it to Berlin, and in that moment when they were super close, they were in 4th, if I remember correctly, in that qualifier. We asked them, why aren't you hot dropping? Why aren't you jaking every chance you can to make it there? And they said, well, we just don't think it's a good idea. This time around, they changed it up. They came aggressive. They tried everything they could, but C9 had 2 survivors. They crawled their way to the end. They ended up with the 3 of the top 4 fragger kills in the game, 3 of the top damage dealers in the entire tournament, and K-Mind, who I think we can call the forest shark at this point, crept his way along that military base as long as he needed to.
They didn't luck their way into anything.
Well,
no.
We should point out, they have had 2 different teams hot drop them. Sure, FaZe did it here at the end, but Liquid was doing it on Miramar. So, I mean, if you want to talk about having to, like, fight your way through an event to still hold down 1st place, massive respect, again, to Cloud9 right there. That was solid performance.
And here you go. These are the final standings for the entire tournament. Cloud9 coming in 1st place with 9,030 points. FaZe Clan just behind them with 8,620. Team Liquid will take 3rd, M19 in 4th. Divine, a fantastic performance, coming in 5th place. Ninjas in Pajamas in 6th. Vitality in 7th. And Na'Vi rounding out the top 8. Fantastic performance from all of these teams, but you got to say it. FaZe, Cloud9 were just almost a class above everybody in this throughout all 4 days.
I think this is the best game of PUBG I have ever witnessed, both as a caster, analyst, or viewer, and that's because we had finally a moment where teams got the guts, but also I think gathered the experience from other events. And I remember PGL last time, we had the same conversation with the teams. Like, I mean, maybe not with the teams, but on the desk. maybe someone will take the risk, you know, to get the trophy instead of going for the easy third place.
Just in the tournament in general, taking a look back at the entire thing as we put a bow on this, it was great in a lot of ways. Not only did we see a hot drop when it mattered for the first time, we saw more city circles than we've ever really seen before. We saw amazing 1v1 finishes, 1v1v1v1 finishes. We saw teams who were Cinderella stories with new rosters coming to the top and favorites falling to the bottom. It was everything I wanted out of a tournament.
It's just like Avenger said. I think that moving into the leagues that we're going to have to start setting up, we're looking at a new meta. Finally, everybody's just playing to win, and they're just going for everything they can.
Well, guys, we do have an interview with our tournament winners, Cloud9. I think we'll get all of them in here for this one. Yeah, there they are, boys. How's it going? Can everybody hear me? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Yeah,
okay.
good. Well, we can hear you, both of us. Yeah.
Okay. I see Nerf and Moody hiding in the background. Moody with that fantastic trophy. Guys, congratulations on the win. Had to be a little bit nail-biting going into that final game there.
Yeah, I was a little bit monk-esque kind of thing.
That's terrifying.
Just a little monkus.
Yeah, you're really. I'm really getting the sense of excitement from you, Profi.
Yeah.
You look like
I'm like, this is not about to happen. not in the last game. Please run.
Well, here, let's try to give him something to cheer him up a little bit. I've double-checked, refreshed the stats here. So, Profi, congratulations, top kills in the entirety of the event. And then back behind that, we got K-Mind in 3rd place.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad. Not
pretty
bad.
good.
Not bad.
Pretty
So,
good.
I do want to ask a strategic question. I noticed that 2 of you were falling from the sky for half of that first drop period. Did you guys pull shoots right away just in case something like this would happen?
Yeah, we pulled a little bit, but we didn't expect them to get cars and actually get guns that fast. And it was just, I don't know, we were just panicking a little bit.
Another question though, when it comes to the hot drop, because other strategy would be you guys dropping on face. Is that something that you guys considered?
We were considering it.
Yeah, we thought about it.
So why did you guys do it?
If we were 2nd place, and we it's either 2nd or is either 1st or nothing. So we wanted the trophy, so we were willing to hot drop them as well. So it was after the game we shook their hand, and it was the only plan for them to beat us. So
Nice.
See, not BM, chat. Not BM. PUBG strategies coming in. So do you guys feel like this event, since we're starting to see more hot drops and stuff like that, start being more of a common thing inside of it, do you think that this might have changed the landscape of how the future of PUBG is going to play out?
I don't think there's, in PUBG, I don't think there's just because we're friends doesn't mean they can't hot drop us. If they needed to win, then they should do it, because we would have done the same, like I said. And at the end, we shook hands. It was just, we have good sportsmanship, so yeah.
Awesome. Great crawling by the land shark there. K-Mind carrying it to the very end as necessary. But for me, I feel like Nerf was kind of an unsung hero here. He wasn't getting the frags, but I feel like he was always protecting you guys at all times, sort of following you around.
Look at that. Doesn't even get a headset.
The keeper.
He has our back. So, yeah.
Even now.
All right, so I got to ask. Naturally, everybody was watching who went out where. I'm pretty sure you guys were keeping an eye on whenever FaZe went out, as well as keeping an eye on it. How did it feel to see your guy die, and then 2 seconds later, see FaZe die?
I had a mini heart attack when he died, and then when I saw FaZe, oh, never mind, we're good.
We even heard Ghost scream.
Yeah, Ghost scream, okay, well, we're fine.
Ghost screamed. Who?
They got the kill.
I mean,
They got the kill.
Yeah, I know.
Ghost got the kill onto FaZe and then goes off to get the win.
And he screams, I think, NA win or something like that. So,
Well,
that's good.
Navi was a big part of that entire gear, right? That switched the places. I mean, that didn't switch actually.
Yeah, the Russian North American Alliance right there.
Yeah,
it was good stuff.
that was good.
Well, far be obviously, congratulations, Profi, for coming in with Killy. Also needs to be noted, Moody, #1 in ADR. So that's all. There you go.
You passed me, huh?
Profi just behind him, just behind him. But congratulations once again, guys! An amazing victory. Off to the side a little bit, we'll do a couple of NA Forever chants and
after party.
But
Do we get a Cloud9 dance?
we might. I'll do a club.
Come on,
I'll do it
bring
with
it.
you, Profi.
Come on.
it.
He was going to do
Come
it. He's
on,
willing.
bring it.
Do it!
Oh, come on.
that's weak. That's weak.
My girlfriend's dad's looking. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, congratulations, guys. A fantastic performance, and this has to feel good going into what most likely the Pro League qualifiers. You have to be feeling confident with this new roster.
Yeah, we are. We're still testing the waters and see what works and what wasn't. So yeah.
Well, now you know if you go and play with what you can get away with, you end up getting a trophy. So not that bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate. We're gonna wrap it up here from the analyst desk, guys.
Hopefully his girlfriend's dad knows that now definitely knows that he is a real winner.
Holding a trophy.
2 times.
Yeah,
two-time,
yeah,
back-to-back.
We've been sitting and talking about it.
PGL.
That's got to feel pretty good to be like, hey, what's up, girlfriend's dad?
In Romania, I'm the best.
Hey, I
Twice.
mean, North America owning PGL, huh?
Not too shabby, man.
know.
It was a good tournament, good games. I think we knew C9 had potential. They came here and they showed all of us just how much potential is there. So it was a great tournament for them to unveil the new roster, I guess.
I mean, sure, we've been talking about Cloud9 phase for quite a while. But let's be real. We've seen a lot of quality plays coming from a lot of teams, specifically on this last day. It feels like everybody really stepped it up towards the end. A couple of teams that were having some troubles really just escalated up, and we didn't necessarily get a chance to talk about, like Ghost doing phenomenal as well. We had Knights come alive here towards the end of it, being a lot more of the Knights that we were expecting them to be.
4AM,
Everybody was
OMG.
really competing in this event.
4AM and OMG as well. I mean, those guys, I mean, it looked like they were sleepwalking the first 3 days, but this last day really turned it on, Profi.
Profi, he's a winner.
Hey,
I'm a little taller than you, a little bigger
Does that
than
mean
you.
you get his money?
Say what? He
You
owes
just
me
called
money.
you Profi. Does that mean you get his money?
If I get the $100 for the dance, I'm in.
But yeah, no, I mean, a lot of impressive performances. You know, and I guess the question is, how many of these rosters do you think we'll see in, staying the same in a couple of months here? I know the roster royale is still not finished. We got our qualifiers coming up soon for both EU, North America, all these teams.
Not many. I think actually we're going to see a pretty big shift starting in the next week or two because now we have deadlines in play. I think C9, maybe they'll stay the same after showing such a great performance, but rosters like Ghost, we know Extreme has to leave. They can only have one non-North American. We know that some teams like Knights might be asking them themselves questions after that performance.